Hey reviewers, and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got the first of our videos for SLM Toyota in Uckfield, the brand new Toyota Yaris. Let's take a closer look. So today's car is the Toyota Yaris Hybrid. Now this is actually the launch edition model, which comes with lots of extra goodies. Just to cover the range off quickly, it starts from the icon, then you've got the design, dynamic, XL and the launch edition. Launch edition brings with it 17-inch machine-faced alloy wheels, blind spot monitoring system, the 10-inch heads-up display, which is just in here, the JBL premium sound system with 8 speakers, and all of the additional features that the car already has. And just to cover off a few of them, this car comes absolutely loaded as standard. So you've got LED lighting everywhere. I mean the headlights, LED indicators, LED stoplight, LED rear lights. You've also got automatic headlight activation, deactivation, automatic wipers, rain sensing wipers. You've got parking sensor, you've got a reversing camera on this vehicle as well. And the miles per gallon that you can get from this vehicle is up to 68 miles per gallon. So that's a 1.5 petrol engine with electric motor. The vehicle is fully automatic, it comes with a CVT gearbox, and you can drive this vehicle in EV mode, electric mode, up to 80 miles an hour, which is incredible when you think about it, absolutely incredible. Let's start her up and have a look. There we are, she's alive. Let's take her for a drive then, guys. I'll tell you what, you might not be able to see it on the camera, I'll try and catch it in a minute, but the heads-up display on this vehicle is absolutely incredible. It's really clear and it's full colour and light as well, so all of the information is actually right in front of me. I don't even need to look at the other screens. But speaking of the other screens on this vehicle, you've got the 8-inch main display here, which covers driving information, all of your stations on there. And this vehicle as standard, which puts some others to shame, comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay out of the gates. You don't need to specify it as an option, it just comes with it. So the vehicle doesn't have sat-nav, or on any of the models for that matter, but because you've got Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, you just don't need it. And in fact, some people would say that satellite navigation system is better. Just to give you an idea about the sizing here, guys, I'm 6'4", I'm a big guy, and one thing I noticed getting into the car is how much room that actually is. Like genuinely, I have a huge amount of room in here. So for a city stroke mini style car, you would think it would be quite small, but actually it's really, really good. You've got loads of room in here, and lots of headroom as well, it's not on the ceiling whatsoever. So that's really, really nice. And surprisingly, because the Yaris has stayed true to its roots, it's always been a fairly small car, whereas other cars compete with this, if you like, have got bigger and bulkier over the years to the fact that they almost replace other models. This stays true, so if you're looking for a light and nimble and well specified car, the Yaris really, it really hits the mark. Just coming on to the interior of this vehicle then, so not only did I mention the vehicle's really, really spacious, but the seats in this car are genuinely impressive. I'm 6'4", I'm a big guy. I thought, to be fair, I'd even struggle getting into this car, and I think the seats were going to be very small for me, but that's completely the opposite. I've actually got loads of headroom, I've got loads of leg room, and the seat is really supportive. It almost feels like this was designed for me, this seat. It fits so well. So if you are a taller driver, don't be put off by the fact that you might be thinking it's a small car. You'd be surprised how much room you've got in here. Overall fit and finish as well, I think it's fantastic. All of the controls are absolutely intuitive, they're placed in the right places. You've got a dual zone climate control system here, it's standard. You've got charging points down there. You've got the USB input as well for audio. Driving modes down here, automatic hill control button and parking brake. On the other side here you've got fully automatic, heated and folding mirrors as well, which again for a car of this price point is really good. It's incredibly well spec'd. I particularly like the display in front of me actually. Not only do I have a heads-up display here, which I'm going to cut to, but you've got another display down here for the driver. On the right hand side, nice and clear, circular display there for the speed. And we're currently doing 46, and you know the car is very well planted, very comfortable. Our fuel MPG at the moment is still on 57.7, so that's fantastic. On the left hand side as well of the driver display, we've got the driving mode. So at the moment it's telling me that we're in economy mode and we're nearly halfway on there, and full drive, full auto. The JBL sound system really brings something to this vehicle. The sound quality is incredible. The high tones are fantastic and the bass is nice and deep without distortion. In terms of the boot space, you've got 286 litres in this vehicle, which is actually fantastic. And we tried it with a few bits of luggage and it's very practical and comparable with other cars in this class. When you fold the seats down, this does have 60-40 split seats. You can expand on that boot space to just under 1,000 litres, which is incredible. You can fit a huge amount in there, no problem whatsoever. Cornering wise, yeah, I mean this vehicle is fantastic. This is a national speed limit area. We're not even going 50, not that we need to go faster anyway, but the handling is really good. It's incredibly confidence inspiring. Handling wise for a small vehicle, this is really fun and actually I'd even say sporty. It's very confidence inspiring. The input that you get from this steering wheel and the feeling that it gives you of the road is incredibly good. Driving the vehicle at low speeds is an absolute breeze. Very responsive, the visibility is fantastic. If you're using it for a run around city car, this is brilliant. You can't ask for much more really. I still can't get over just how comfortable these seats are. I would happily do many miles in this car. If you haven't tried a Yaris, you haven't sat in one of the newer ones, literally just get yourself down to a garage. Uckfield Toyota have got this very demonstrator at the moment, so get down there, speak to one of the guys or speak to the sales manager Amber and they'll arrange a test drive for you. The way that the engine picks up as well, I've got to say, you'd be surprised. If you haven't driven one of these before, you would be surprised at how quickly this car picks up. I know Toyota have been pioneering EV electric vehicles for a long time, but they have absolutely nailed it in this car. They really have. For a small car, it feels incredibly nimble, and that 1.5 litre engine, don't let that put you off. This vehicle is very responsive and yet very economical. That's the lane assist going off just to warn us we went over. We had to go around for the people walking there. These systems are always live, they're always active, they're always there to try and help you as well. Now if you want to tone them down, you can reduce some of the settings down so they're not as intrusive. Not that I think these systems are intrusive, I think they're great to have on. But if you want to turn them back a little bit, you can turn the settings down so you can have a pure driving experience. Okay guys, that's it for today's review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like, subscribe and comment in the section below. And as always, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you on the next one.